Right. So now in terms of firearm, I am using the P22, which is right here. This is the Prepper's Delight, the Prepper's what's that called? The Prepper's Caliber 22 long rifle, CCI or Fiocchi, CCI mini mags or Velociter, or the Fiocchi whatevers. I don't know what they're called, but they're cheap and easy to get. Yeah, this guy's been safety checked. Those are the two magazines. But yeah, this actually doubles as something that's OD green. You can't really tell, but it is in fact OD green, olive drab green. So that's something that's pretty neat. I have a fairly large hand, and so the fact that it fits nicely like this is good for concealed carry. So yeah, it's on safe, trigger discipline. But yeah, let's see if I can just, yep, she fits nicely into your hand. She fits like a glove. But yeah, as a backup, I also have this guy right here, which is the it's a BB gun. This is a less than lethal option. If I just need to scare some folks away, let me just put it on safety really quick. I mean, there's no CO2 in it, or there aren't any rounds. So, but yeah, this is another option for me to have. So, but I do need to get CO2. I still haven't purchased any CO2. I do have the BBs for it. Something sharp. For something sharp, I actually have another twofer, which is, let me just close this up. The primary sharp tool is this guy right here. You've seen her before. This is the Gerber profile. I'm actually gonna grind that portion down so it looks more like a throwing knife. If you guys can see, yeah, I'm gonna grind that down so that way it looks more like a throwing knife. And I think it'll serve you pretty useful for if I want to scrape up some fire steel. That little notch that I'm gonna carve into it, it'll be really helpful. But this guy's gotten me through a lot of stuff. Batoning through pieces of hardwood, cutting rope, sharpening points, just everything that I'd need to cut. This has been great. So this is just a great fixed blade Gerber. Supposedly it's mystery steel, stainless steel, but it's like mystery stainless steel. I don't really care. Like the Rampant one says, or I think his name is Rampant one. I don't know. Anyways, or Ruffled one, ruffled or something like that. I forget his name, but yeah, it's a knife. It cuts. It's sharp. It stays sharp. It's durable. Problem solved. But besides this, I'm also thinking of getting a Gerber Warrant, which is like a really aggressive combat knife. This is more of like a utility blade, which, you know, gets the job done. But I want something that's more specifically combat related. So I'll put this guy back in his sheath. The sheath is pretty decent. I mean, nothing to write home about, but it's certainly a lot better than the big Gerber Big Rock, which is the one I had before. That thing was just butt ugly. So got that. And the other one is, let's see if I could find her. Something sharp. This is the other. That's something that I recommend you guys practicing, is opening up knives with your weak hand, one-handed, because you know, you're not guaranteed that both hands will be working properly. Yeah, this is the Gerber, I'm sorry, the Leatherman Wave, super tough knife, multi-tool, and the blade is super sharp, probably one of the sharpest blades I've ever had the pleasure of dealing with. Cuts through a lot, and yeah, super sharp. So this is covers our something sharp aspect of the video. I gotta be careful. Okay, so got that right there. Something wool. This right here is a pair of wool socks. If you look on the inside, they're really thick. These are obviously cold weather socks. I've got another pair, but they're dirty right now, so these are the pair that I'd have to show. They've got this elastic band around the arch. I think it's supposed to provide arch support if your legs hurt. But yeah, this is a really good material, really warm, really thick. I have to buy a wool blanket. That's something that I'd like to purchase. Alright, let's see what else is on the list. Let's see what's on the list here. Food that has a long capacity, or long shelf life, or the capacity to have long shelf life. This Daytrex, I guess it's like nautical seafood, or it's like ocean food. This is something that you would put on your boat in the event that you get stranded at sea. It's pretty cool. It's got multi-purpose. It's approved by the U.S. Coast Guard. Let's see. It's approximately 36,000 calories. I know. I'm sorry. This is. Yeah, I accidentally scorched it when I dropped some fuel on it, so kind of like dorked the bag up. But yeah, I think this is 1,800 calories. 3,600. Yeah, this is 3,600 calories. It's so right now I've got 1, 2. I've got 6 little bars. But I think it was like 200 per bar or something like that. The great thing about this is it tells you how to eat this. It gives you instructions on rationing. This has a 5-year shelf life, which is really great. I plan on eating it beforehand. Manufactured September 2011, and it expires September 2016. It also has like water rationing, stuff like that, and it comes vacuum sealed, which is pretty neat. Sorry that I sound so nasally. Like my nasal passages are all screwed up. But anyways, yeah. So there's 6 of them in here. So it says that there's 18 bars altogether. So if it's 3,600, so that means there's 200. I'm sorry, 36. I don't know. How should that be? So let's just calculate that. I suck at math right now. So 3,600 divided by 18, because there's 18 bars, you get 200, which is what I thought. For some reason I thought it was 3,200, so I'm sorry, but I don't know. Anyways, 3,600. So there's 200 calories per bar. It's like a coconut flavor. It tastes pretty good. It's like roasted coconut. 200 calories per bar times 6 bars. So that's 1,200 calories. 1,200 calories in these pieces here. So this is definitely something that I'd have. I've got 2 more of these. I've got one in my girlfriend's. Where did I put it? I've got one in my dad's truck, one in my bug out bag, and I think this is the one that I kept in my girlfriend's bag. So I'm gonna keep this one, and I'm gonna give her the completely full one, so that way she's good to go. She's been actually doing really great with prepping, all that prepping survival stuff. She's been talking about how she'd be a better prepper, and just joking about it, whereas before she was really opposed to it. So Lord willing, she'll come around. Keep praying for her. But anyways, next one is escape and evasion. Let's see, escape and evasion. Man, this is a really long video. Sorry that I'm rambling, But escape and evasion, I would use this guy. This is a hammer that I picked up at Harbor Freight. It's a 16-ounce hammer. What's great about it is the way it's shaped. It's like comfort grip or whatever. So if you put your hand on the bottom, I think you get more leverage. And what's great about it is you have a hook that you could hook it up to some paracord and just attach it to you. It doubles as a if you need to escape a window or something, or through a window, you can have two of these and just kind of like pickaxes or ice axes. Or if you're falling, you can, you know, use it to leverage your way down something steep, break through windows, break through cars, break through people's noggins if they get, you know, try to get you know, fresh on you, or you know, trying to get the jump on you. You can just crack some skulls with this thing. But ideally, that's what my pistol's for, and that's what, you know, I guess you can use this. But anyways, yeah, this is something that I would use to escape and evade. The other thing, again, I'd use the multi-tool. It's cut through wire. It's got a saw. It's got a diamond dust file that you can grind through things. But yeah, and it's got like the screwdrivers, to, you know, if you need to open a door, the fine screws, so if you need to open something else or like use it to unlatch something, you have it all in this multi-tool, which is great. I'd also throw in the screwdriver, which is right there somewhere. But anyways, yeah, that's what I'd use. In terms of water container, something to hold water in a, if I was already, you know, at my bug out location, I'd use my Coleman shower to store water, because it heats up during the day. Let me just walk over there. It heats up during the day and is able to store a ton of, it says it's a 5-gallon capacity, but I've held more than that. And it also has this spout, which is really cool. So if I want to wash plates, if I want to wash myself off, if I want to drink, if I want to, you know, water the survival garden, this is something that would come in handy. Apart from that, I also have my camel pack right there. I got this in Texas while I was in basic training. Attack vest. Pikachu. But anyways, yeah, the room's kind of messy. I'm organizing right now. I'm adding shelving in these containers so that I can organize my preps, so my girlfriend doesn't kill me and my friends don't think I'm a loser. Let's see, what else? There's a picture of me back in the day. By back in the day, I mean, I don't know, 2009. Yep, I was like 20 pounds skinnier. But don't worry, I'm bringing sexy back. Air transportation, Lackland Air Force Base. Yep, that's what I do. Move stuff to places that need to go places. And stuff like that. So, alright, moving on. The other thing that I have is communication, which is my walkie-talkie, as well as, disregard the disgusting dirty bowls, as well as this right there, which is the crank radio. This is more for one-way communication. I'm sorry, two-way communication. Obviously, it's a two-way radio. That would be for one-way communication, me being able to receive broadcasts from other places. So, yeah. Besides that, I think that's pretty much it. The only other thing that I could think of that's OD green, obviously my bug out bag, and my girlfriend's bug out bag, and my first aid kit. But alright, yeah, this guy I'll do a video on in a little bit. It's a Coleman heater. I've got two of them. I got one there. I've got another one over there, but I gotta clean this guy off because it's kind of cruddy and dirty. But yeah, so essentially this is all the stuff that I have. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and transition to the portrait view. See you guys.